What's up guys, I'm back now. I do apologise for my absence. Sometimes in life things get a little bit hectic, a little bit crazy, but I'm back now. I'm going to be doing as much, I can't even speak, man. As much footage as humanly possible, basically surrounding the gym. I'm currently in the gym tonight for a leg day, so I'm going to record as much of that as possible, and then perhaps put some kind of voiceover or something on there so you kind of understand why I'm training the way that I am and shit like that. And also I'm in the process of trying to find one of them microphones that you can like attach onto yourself, so I can kind of talk you through workouts as I'm doing them rather than put in voiceovers on the top of stuff and that. But yeah, sound, we are training legs. I'm going to start with some squats today. Squatted last week, so should be okay hopefully. Trying to up the volume a little bit as we just come off the back end of a dieting phase before I went to Ibiza in July. It's now nearly September. So we've just kind of moved in, we've just pushed the calories up a little bit, so looking a little bit fluffier now. But obviously the goal is over the colder months to try and put on a little bit more size and build some more muscle to cut down in the summer. But yeah, I'll take you inside guys and we can go through a leg workout and hopefully you can try it yourself as well. So in a bit. Absolutely fucked it here, lads. Can you see how much of a ghost I look right now? Pale. Jesus. Literally, that last set knocked me sick. You probably saw it, the 5 plate set. I think I got 13 reps on it. That was complete failure. Knocked me very sick. Called it quits after that. That was a decent leg session in my eyes. Started on squats, so obviously your squats are for basically your entire leg. So, you know, with your squats you're going to be working quads, hamstrings, glutes, bit of your calves, your entire leg's involved when you're doing squats. So they're a really good movement. I know that like a lot of bodybuilders don't tend to do them anymore because obviously machines are literally designed for, you know, building muscle, and when you're on a machine it's literally exactly as you want it to be. I have no idea where I'm on. So we basically started with squats. Squats are a really good movement to start with. I think they cover all bases. They cover all bases of your leg, literally everything. And like I was saying, a lot of bodybuilders don't do squats anymore. They tend to go for perhaps like a hack squat or a pendulum squat, something like that. So obviously that kind of squat locks you in a lot better. It's obviously literally designed to build your muscle, whereas a squat's more of like a powerlifting movement. But I've always done them, I've always liked them. I just feel like they're a whole body movement. You use your lower back, you're using your back, you're using your arms and shoulders to hold the bar. You know, I like squats for that reason. So yeah, I started with some squats, then we moved on to, so I like to do a compound movement and then go into some little accessory movements. So like, I like to start with squats or some kind of compound, and then I like to go into accessories such as like, you know, the adductor, the leg curls, the leg extensions, things of that nature, and then perhaps move on to another compound later on. I've just found that if I do all of my compounds in the beginning like I used to, I tend to be absolutely fucked and shattered by the time I want to get on to, you know, like the more isolation exercises like your leg extensions and leg curls and stuff like that. So I like to even them out. I like to start on one, move to another for a bit, and then move back to another. Sometimes I might start on leg extension, you know, like hamstring curls, things like that, and then move on to more of my compound lift. Squats, good for everything in the leg, even your body. We did adductors, which is basically to target the inside of your thigh, because genuinely, like, I've only just noticed my legs looking a bit chunkier since I've been doing that. Before I would just do squats and then go into like leg extension, hamstring curls, and the adductor's actually like quite a thick part of your leg. Like, you don't realise how much of your leg that actually takes up until you start training it, and then when you're looking forward in the mirror, perhaps like in your boxes or something, you can literally see like it takes up quite a lot of space here. But after that we moved on to some hamstring curls. I like doing my hamstring curls before my leg extensions now. I used to do it the other way around, but my hamstrings are a real weak point for me, so I'm trying to put them before leg extension. I might even start putting them before adductor now as well. I literally do one hamstring exercise because I go on the leg press. It's quite a high leg press. It's basically, it targets quite a lot of your glutes and also your hamstrings. So, and obviously you're hitting them when you squat as well, your glutes and your hamstrings. So I feel like I can get away with just doing perhaps one exercise for hamstrings on legs. And then after that we obviously moved into leg extensions, and then we moved into the final seated leg press, which basically broke me off. I was going to do calves, but it just broke me off, man. Probably should have just stuck to like 10 and then did calves, but I just wanted to try and push it because I've hit 13 reps on that before, so I kind of just wanted to make sure I'm still maintaining the lift, but probably could get away with doing 10. But style of training at the moment is a bit strange. I kind of fell in love with the whole one heavy set to failure. Literally don't need to be doing all of this, you know, 8 to 12 sets of 5, 4 or 5 or whatever. You just literally need to warm up, do one heavy set that literally blows your pants off, like that one that I did just, and then perhaps like a back off set. I think back off sets are good. A back off set's basically like a drop set, but you obviously have a rest and then you don't drop so much. Like with a drop set, you probably like drop out like 30% to 50% of the weight. With like a back off set, you have a rest and it's more like 10% to 20-30%. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.